the burial of Kobe Bryant over at Corona Del Mar and the coming coronation of the true successor of the LA Lakers, King LeBron James, the coronation in 2022, and the crown virus occurring right before the King LeBron three-peat is starting to heat up. So like I've said before, the reason why it's the coronavirus, it's because corona in Spanish is translated to crown in English. So this is really the crown virus. This is a purple and gold virus, and all of this is happening right before the 73rd edition of the NBA Finals in 2020. And that's what's going to happen a couple of years from now. The death of Kobe Bryant on the 26th day of 2020 is a birthday numerology of 67. Gematria of the LeBron LA three-peat. Also where the epidemic began at, Wuhan in Italy, the epicenter of Europe. And then what the 22 is all about is the LA three-peat. Now, the coronavirus, the crown virus, it's no coincidence that Kobe was buried over at the Corona Del Mar over at Newport Beach. Once again, the Lakers are the purple and gold. This is a purple and gold virus. This was over at Newport Beach. Coordinates, latitude coordinate of 33 degrees north. It is Kobe that has gematria 33. It is NBA Finals that has gematria 33. Kobe dying on the 26th day of the year. It's Jordan that has gematria of 26. It is also virus that has gematria of 26, as well as Bryant having gematria of 26. So you can see how all this is interconnected. So Kobe was buried over at Corona Del Mar. Corona Del Mar is translated as crown of the sea. Corona Del Mar is a sea crown. De la Mar, that's of the sea. Masculine Spanish is just del. So C, having gematria of 25 and 7, the acronym of the LA Lakers has that same gematria. It is the C that has gematria of 58 and 22. The LA three-peat is going to be seeing the crowning of King LeBron James in tribute to Kobe Bryant, buried at the crown of the sea. Brooklyn, New York is just outside of the Atlantic. Could that be very symbolic over at Michael Jordan's birthplace of Brooklyn, where the coronation is at? Take a look at the gematria of C crown. It's C crown, it's three-peat. It's chosen one that has gematria of 98. I mean, look at the fact that the NBA is canceled on the 11th day of March. That's 11-3. The 11th of March, the Lakers played the Brooklyn Nets right before Anthony Davis failed to hit the game-winning three. It's Kobe Bryant. It's Los Angeles, California. It's mainstream. It's dishonest. That's 113. But take a look at the virus. Take a look at the purple and gold virus. Take a look at the coronavirus. Take a look at Kobe being buried at Corona Del Mar. It's the virus. Kobe Bryant, gematria 41. Once again, purple and gold virus. I have posted that thumbnail to the King LeBron coronation video in regards to the coronavirus. It's Corona Del Mar. It's all seeing eye. It's master plan. That's 119. It's crown of the sea that has the gematria of Jordan, which is 62. The three-peat occurring in the 62nd season of the Los Angeles Lakers over at Los Angeles. That is the significance of that. Now the burial day, that was February the 7th. That's a date numerology of 49. That is the same gematria as Revelation. I think that's the same gematria of the coronation right outside of the sea over at Brooklyn. I think it's Chicago Bulls that has gematria of 49. It's Brooklyn that's just 49 in gematria. Now continuing on, that's February the 7th. Okay, February the 7th, the amount of time of February the 7th, that's end date 13 days from January the 26th to February the 7th. I forgot if I covered the burial date in a prior video. That's 12. 12 days when you don't include the end day. That's just gematria of James and 12 consecutive playoff victories. Could have been February the 8th, 2-8 in regards to the gematria of Crown. Absolutely. It really could have easily been the 8th of February. I think this was purposely meant to be around February the 8th. Really has been. So there's translation there, like as I've said before. Now take a look when you include the crown of the sea. The crown of the sea has the same gematria as Book of Revelation, and the meaning of 24 in regards to Kobe Bryant, LeBron tying Kobe Bryant 24 years later really relates to time in a really big way. 24 hours in a day, then two halves, 2 parts of the day, 12 hours in the morning, 12 hours at night. Really, there's a big there's a big ritual here with time itself, that the time has come for LeBron James to take the Lakers forward, to be the true heir to Kobe Bryant. I have no doubt that all this is very symbolic in a big way. The amount of time from the burial to the cancellation, or I should say the postponement of the season, is going to be really big. And we have to connect all that to King LeBron James himself, the king of basketball, King LeBron James. The amount of time of the burial to March the 11th, 33 days. That's the gematria of Kobe. 4 weeks and 5 days from the day of the burial to the cancellation of the season. So this is the gematria of Kobe. And now 4 weeks and 5 days from the burial to the cancellation of the season. And then it was, what was the other duration? The cancellation of the season to, what was the beginning of the playoffs or something? Or actually, it's Kobe's death to March the 11th. That's what I had to look at too. So 4 weeks and 5 days from that time span, and then it's 45 days from Kobe's death to the cancellation of the season. This 45, what is that telling us there? That is telling us about the three-peat. And then this 18th championship right before the three-peat is really symbolic in a really big way to the LA Lakers show. And LeBron, born on the 30th day of December, is not a coincidence as well. How about that time duration? Or how about, if I did not cover this in the LeBron coronation video, I'd have to go back and look. 81, 61, nothing stood out there. Now the burial date at Corona Del Mar, the connection with the King's birthday, the coronation of LeBron James has to, I think the main thing with the 39 here is the fact that LeBron's going to earn the crown over at New York, and then if you include the end day, it's just Brooklyn. So I think that's the meaning of 39, 40 when you include the end day to, from LeBron's birthday to the day that Kobe was buried over at the Crown of the Sea, and LeBron ties Kobe. LeBron is crowned King James. He ties Jordan right outside the sea, and he earns the crown over at Brooklyn, the birthplace of Michael Jordan, the 19th championship. You see that? 1 month and 9 days. And now I know what you're thinking. Okay, what about the time that the season was postponed on March the 11th? Ooh, look at that. 73 days. 73 days from LeBron's birthday to March the 11th, the time that the season got postponed, got delayed, got suspended. 73 days later, it's the 73rd NBA Finals, in the fact that it's crown that has gematria of 73. You see what's happening right there? It's all part of the script, and it's all symbolic, and I think the Corona Del Mar has to do with Brooklyn being outside of the Atlantic. And let me just see what Atlantic has gematria of. Oh, look at that! Atlantic is 26. To see the Atlantic in the fact that that's the same gematria as Bryant. So I think the crowning of the sea has everything to do with the coronation over at Brooklyn, New York. Let me just see this. Let me just see the Kobe burial date. The burial date over at Corona Del Mar is always going to be very symbolic in regards to the future, in regards to what is going to happen in 2022. If those bastards in the NBA don't cancel the season, you all can kick rocks if you cancel the season. 2 years, 4 months, and 13 days to June the 19th. If it's exactly 6 years after King LeBron James dies, Michael won the championship with the Cavaliers. Father's Day 2016. Got Kobe 13, the 13th overall pick, 2 years and 4 months to 24. 28 months later from the time that Kobe gets buried at Corona Del Mar, the crown of the sea, King LeBron dominates and he wins the championship, and ain't nothing gonna get canceled this year. LeBron is something. We will get basketball. We just have to quit getting all touchy or whatnot on the edge of our seats, and we just have to be patient and wait for the season to postpone. But the crown tribute is all here. 28 months later, yes. This, I think, explains perfectly why Corona got buried at the Corona Del Mar, and it literally ties everything together.